9 Ways, 1 Ultimate Teriyaki Chicken Guide. Konnichiwa, I'm Paqupel, your guide to Japanese flavors. Today we're turning one batch of teriyaki chicken into 9 completely different dishes, straight from a Japanese kitchen. From sushi rolls to burgers, consider this your complete guide. All recipes here use teriyaki chicken as the base. Find our full recipe video in the description. First up, the teriyaki chicken burger, a Japanese original and a favorite across Japan. Start by making the karashi mayo. Mix Japanese mustard with mayonnaise until combined. Heat a frying pan over medium heat and toast the bun cut side down until lightly golden. Spread a thin layer of butter on the toasted sides. Toasting the bun adds a pleasant crispness and helps it hold up against the sauce and vegetables. Spread karashi mayo on the bottom bun. Slice the teriyaki chicken into pieces and place them in the pan. Add the teriyaki sauce and warm over medium heat, letting the sauce reduce slightly until the chicken is lightly glazed. Reducing the sauce briefly concentrates the sweet, savory flavor so the teriyaki character comes through clearly in every bite. Layer the teriyaki chicken, a little extra karashi mayo, onion, tomato, and lettuce. If the onion is too sharp, soak in cold water for about 5 minutes before using. Make sure the vegetables are well drained. Place the top bun to finish. That's the teriyaki chicken burger done. Juicy, sweet, and savory. Enjoy this Japanese favorite at home. Next up, the teriyaki chicken salad. Colorful, satisfying, and ready in minutes. No special dressing required. Arrange the lettuce as a base and drizzle a thin line of mayonnaise over it. A light, even drizzle is enough. Avoid overdoing it. Arrange the avocado, cherry tomatoes, and boiled egg in a balanced layout. Arrange the teriyaki chicken. Then drizzle a small amount of teriyaki sauce over everything. The sweet savory depth of teriyaki pairs naturally with the mayonnaise, bringing everything together without the need for a separate dressing. Top with orange slices and nuts to finish. That's the teriyaki chicken salad done. A colorful, well-balanced salad that comes together with minimal effort. Next, the teriyaki chicken egg sandwich. Creamy egg-filling sweet savory chicken, rich, layered, and satisfying. Separate the yolks and whites of the hard-boiled eggs. Keeping the yolks and whites separate helps achieve a better balance of smoothness and texture in the finished filling. Finally, chop the whites with a knife. In a bowl, combine the mayonnaise, milk, salt, and sugar. Adding a small amount of milk softens the acidity of the mayonnaise, giving the sauce a rounder, creamier flavor. Mix well until smooth. Add the egg yolks and mix vigorously until smooth and well emulsified. The mixture is ready when it falls slowly in a thick, steady drop. Fold in the chopped egg whites and mix gently. The egg filling is now complete. Spread butter thinly over the inner side of each slice of bread. Spreading butter first creates a moisture barrier, helping the bread stay firm. Then spread whole grain mustard on top. Spread the egg filling on the bread, then layer the teriyaki chicken, a little mayonnaise, tomato, and lettuce. Slice the chicken to fit the bread beforehand. Slightly warm works best. Pat the lettuce dry to prevent sogginess. Place another slice of bread on top. Wrap tightly. Press down gently and rest for 2 to 3 minutes. That's the teriyaki chicken egg sandwich done. Rich, layered, and satisfying, a sandwich worth taking your time over. Next, the teriyaki chicken pasta, a Japanese-style soy butter pasta. 1 pan, 12 minutes, no separate pot needed, and minimal cleanup. Heat olive oil in a deep frying pan over medium heat. Add the shimeji mushrooms with a pinch of salt. Sauté until softened and fragrant. Sautéing the mushrooms thoroughly removes excess moisture, concentrating their umami and keeping the pasta from going watery. Add the water, kombu dashi powder, and grated garlic. Bring to a boil. Break the spaghetti in half, add to the pan. Cook over medium heat for the time indicated on the package. Stir occasionally to prevent the noodles from sticking. Keep the heat at medium throughout. Too high and the liquid evaporates too quickly, too low and the pasta becomes sticky. Once most of the liquid has been absorbed, add the teriyaki chicken, spinach, teriyaki sauce, and soy sauce. Adding the chicken at this later stage prevents it from overcooking, keeping it tender and juicy. Toss everything together until combined. If there is excess liquid, simmer briefly to reduce it. Leave a little in the pan. That moisture is what coats the noodles and creates the sauce. Taste and adjust with salt, pepper, or a drizzle of olive oil as needed. That's the teriyaki chicken pasta done. Top with green onions, sesame seeds, a soft boiled egg, shredded nori, or butter as you like. Next, the teriyaki chicken rice bowl called donburi. The simplest way to enjoy teriyaki chicken. Slice the teriyaki chicken into pieces. Should the teriyaki chicken have cooled, reheat it in a frying pan or microwave. If using a frying pan, medium-low heat helps restore the chicken's aroma. Serve warm rice into a bowl and top with shredded nori. For a more Japanese touch, try placing a shiso leaf. Then arrange the teriyaki chicken on top. Drizzle with a little extra teriyaki sauce. Finish with sliced green onion, sesame seeds, and an egg yolk. That's the teriyaki chicken donburi done. Simple, satisfying, and ready in minutes. Next, the teriyaki chicken onigirazu. Japan's easy rice sandwich. No shaping required, just wrap and slice. Season the hot steamed rice with a pinch of salt and mix lightly. Seasoning the rice while it is still hot helps the flavors come together evenly. First, prepare the fillings. Slice the teriyaki chicken into bite-sized pieces. Fry the egg, shaping it into a square until both sides are set. Cooking the egg on both sides makes it firmer, so it holds together well when wrapping. Lay the nori on plastic wrap and spread the rice in a square shape in the center. Layer the fillings in order. Start with lettuce, then teriyaki chicken, mayonnaise, and the fried egg. Keep the layers compact. This makes wrapping easier and gives a cleaner cross-section when sliced. Spread the rice on top and press down gently. Fold the nori over to enclose. Then wrap tightly in plastic wrap. Rest for a few minutes to hold its shape. That's the teriyaki chicken onigirazu done. Simple to make, satisfying to eat, and beautiful when sliced. Next, the teriyaki chicken Takikomi Gohan. A Japanese mixed rice cooked with dashi. No rice cooker needed, just one pan for an authentic Japanese dish. Rinse the rice until the water runs mostly clear. Soak for 30 minutes. Soaking allows the rice to absorb moisture evenly, resulting in a more tender texture. Drain and set aside. In a bowl, combine the teriyaki sauce, sake, and enough dashi stock to make about 400 grams in total. Taste and adjust with soy sauce and salt if needed. Place the drained rice in a deep frying pan. Pour the dashi mixture over the rice. Arrange the shiitake, carrot, and teriyaki chicken on top of the rice. Do not stir. Leaving the ingredients undisturbed ensures the rice cooks evenly throughout. Cover with a lid and bring to a boil over medium heat. Once boiling, reduce to low and cook for 10 to 12 minutes until almost all the liquid has been absorbed. Turn off the heat and leave the pan covered to steam for 10 minutes. That's the teriyaki chicken Takikomi Gohan done. Gently fold everything together using a cutting motion to avoid crushing the grains. Serve individually or bring the whole pan to the table for a dramatic presentation. Simple to make, yet every bite carries the warmth of Japanese home cooking. Next, the teriyaki chicken Futomaki, a traditional Japanese sushi roll known for its colorful appearance, often made for special celebrations in Japan. First, make the tamagoyaki for the filling. Beat the eggs and add the sugar, mirin, soy sauce, salt, and water. Mix well, cutting through the whites thoroughly without creating foam. Heat a frying pan over medium heat and brush lightly with oil. Make sure the pan is hot before adding the egg mixture. Add the egg mixture in thirds, shaping as you go. Roll from the far edge towards you. Slide the rolled egg to the far end of the pan, then pour the next addition underneath it. Wrap in kitchen paper and mold into a rectangular log. Cooking the egg through fully reduces moisture and helps the tamagoyaki hold its shape inside the roll. Once cooled to room temperature, slice into pieces. Make the sushi vinegar by combining the rice vinegar, sugar, and salt and stirring until fully dissolved. Pour the sushi vinegar over the warm cooked rice. fold through using a cutting motion. Place a sheet of nori on a rolling mat and spread the sushi rice evenly. Leave a small gap along the far edge. Arrange the fillings in a line slightly below the center of the rice. Start with tamagoyaki, then teriyaki chicken, mayonnaise if using, and cucumber. Starting from the near edge, roll firmly in one motion, pressing gently to shape as you go. That's the teriyaki chicken futomaki done. Wipe the knife with a damp cloth between cuts for a clean slice. Colorful, satisfying, and a little festive, great for gatherings and everyday meals alike. Last, the teriyaki chicken Doria. A Japanese origin Western-style baked rice topped with creamy white sauce and melted cheese. First, make the teriyaki butter rice. Combine warm cooked rice with the teriyaki sauce, butter, and black pepper. A little black pepper helps balance the sweetness of the teriyaki sauce. Mix well. Use slightly firmer rice if possible, as softer rice can become heavy during baking. Also, make sure the rice is hot when mixing so the butter and sauce coat the grains evenly. For extra depth, stir-fry the seasoned rice in a frying pan for about 30 seconds to bring out the soy sauce's aroma. Next, make the white sauce. Melt the butter in a frying pan over medium heat. Add the onion with a pinch of salt and sauté until softened. Add the maitake mushrooms with another pinch of salt and continue cooking until the moisture has evaporated. Feel free to swap the maitake for other mushrooms or try corn, spinach, broccoli, or asparagus. Cooking thoroughly concentrates their flavor and gives the white sauce a deeper, more complex taste. Add the flour and stir to coat evenly. Cook over medium heat, stirring continuously until the flour is fully incorporated. Gradually add the milk in small additions, stirring constantly to prevent lumps. Add the consommé powder and cook until the sauce thickens. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Turn off the heat when the sauce is slightly looser than a typical white sauce. Overcooking will make the finished dish heavy. Spread the teriyaki butter rice evenly in an oven-safe dish, then pour the white sauce over the rice. Arrange the teriyaki chicken on top. If the chicken has cooled, warm it briefly in a microwave beforehand. Placing the chicken on top allows it to pick up color and a light char during baking, adding texture and aroma. Finish with a generous layer of shredded cheese. Bake at 430 degrees Fahrenheit until the surface is golden. That's the teriyaki chicken Doria done. Cheesy and deeply comforting, best enjoyed straight from the oven. 9 dishes, 1 teriyaki chicken. We hope you found a favorite. Give it a try at home. See you again in our next video, and don't forget to subscribe for more Japanese recipes.